Hi. So I've been invited inside the virtual classroom of Miss Kim McCarty, and I was so honored to be able to read a book for her class. Guys, if you're on watching, I'm really proud of you. Keep working really hard, and I'm going to do my best to come back by and see you when school does open up. And remember, a cool fact about me, again, Dr. Haney, if you guys have forgotten, is that I too am a W.R. Castle Tomcat. I've got my green and white on just for you guys today. And what I wanted to do is share a book that I found about coronavirus. It's really cool, and it was actually illustrated by Axel Scheffler, who's the one that illustrated the Gruffalo, if you've ever read that book. It's going to be kind of hard for me to read the book and show you guys the illustrations. So hopefully Miss McCarty or your parents can show you where to go to follow along with the book. I'll add that link in a message that I'll send out to Miss McCarty, and she can give that to you guys. But I thought it was kind of cool. It would be a neat way for us to learn about coronavirus. And I'm going to try to show you the illustrations as I read. So just follow along the best that you can because I just have a digital version. So there's a new word you might have heard. You might hear people talking about it, or you might hear it on the news. This word is the reason that we're not going to school. It might be the reason why grown-ups looks like they're staying home too. The word is coronavirus. There's the illustration. Okay, cool little illustration. Look at all the worry on everyone's faces. And this guy's like, but what is it? And why is everyone talking about it? Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the next page. What even is the coronavirus? The coronavirus is a kind of virus. Viruses are tiny germs that are so small you can't see them. Turn the camera just a little bit. They're so light they can float through the air in tiny little drops of water. They sit on your skin without you even feeling them. And if these germs get inside of you, they'll use your body to make more germs and make you ill. Ugh. So there's lots of different sorts of coronaviruses, and some of them infect people differently. If you've been infected by one of these coronaviruses, all you've probably ever had was a runny nose or a cough. But when something this completely new, like what we call COVID-19 comes around, people say, oh, we're going to catch the coronavirus. They're talking about this illness. And again, here's the illustration. Really cool. I wish you guys could see it better. Again, hopefully you guys can follow along at home. But how do you catch the coronavirus? Because this virus is so new, scientists don't really know everything about it yet, but they think there are two main ways that people can catch it. Coronavirus germs live in people's throats and mouths, and when someone who has the coronavirus coughs or sneezes, the germs come out of their mouth in tiny drops of water. Okay, and through these germs, you can sometimes see tiny little drops. In cold weather, they make a cloud of steam. It's easy to get coronavirus germs from inside your body on your hands when you touch your nose or mouth. So remember, that's why it's really important to wash your hands, not just right now, but all the time. And if the person with coronavirus germs on their hands uses a door, invisible germs can live on that handle for hours. And then if that person who touches the door touches their nose or their mouth, germs can get into their body. Oh no. What happens if you catch coronavirus? So some people, particularly most children, hardly feel ill at all when they get the coronavirus, but they still have those germs in their body and they could give it to someone else by mistake. So when they get the coronavirus, lots of people cough and they get a high temperature. Some people also have a headache or aches all over their body. People are usually ill for a few days, but bodies are really amazing things. And when a new germ like the coronavirus gets into someone's body, their body knows that the germ shouldn't be there and it starts killing it. Pretty cool. So this body has an amazing weapon called antibodies. Tiny little cells make up antibodies to fight each other to fight a virus when there's an invader. The antibodies catch the viruses, then the blood cells swallow them up, destroy them, and the person gets better. So each of us has more than 10 billion different kinds of antibodies inside of us. Whoa, I'm even learning. So there's the illustration. See, someone's sick, and then look, they're getting better because of antibodies. Okay. So why are people so worried about catching the coronavirus? Nearly everyone has a body that is healthy enough to fight the coronavirus. But there's some people who find it harder because their bodies aren't as strong. So they might be people who are older than 70 or already have other illnesses like cancer that make their bodies weaker. They need more help to fight the coronavirus. That means they might have to go to the hospital and use a special machine called a ventilator to help them breathe. However, sometimes even this might be helpful enough, and if that happens, sometimes they can die. That's why these people really need to stay at home, away from anywhere they might catch the coronavirus. They won't be able to have visitors, and that might mean you might not be able to go visit family for a while because you got to help keep them safe, right? I know. See, here's a video of someone FaceTiming their granny just to make sure she stays safe, and that's what we should all be doing. Let's see. Is there a cure for the coronavirus? Most people get better by themselves, and doctors don't have a cure for the coronavirus yet because it's a brand new illness. Some medicines that doctors already know about might help, and they're trying them out on people who are currently ill. But if they don't work, scientists are also working on making completely new medicines for the coronavirus that no one has ever seen before. This will be called a vaccine. Oh, cool. So a vaccine is a special medicine that's usually injected into your body while you're healthy. Inside the medicine are weak or dead virus germs. The antibodies in your blood can practice killing these germs so that you can, if you catch the virus, they can start fighting the virus faster. That's pretty neat. That's the same way like how a flu shot works when you guys get those in the fall. Your body knows what to do whenever it sees the flu. Same thing that we're hopeful that our scientists and researchers are making now. Let's see. What's it like to be at home all the time? Sometimes being at home with the people you live with can be great fun. You can do things together that you wouldn't normally do when you're at school or when grown-ups are at work. But sometimes I'm bored. Sometimes I'm sad. Oh, and I miss my friends. And I'm really hungry. These are all really normal things to feel, and everyone who lives with you probably feels the same way, sometimes even if they don't show it. So sometimes the grown-ups might be worried, and they might be worried about work, they might be worried about you, they might be worried about it being difficult to buy the things that you normally buy. If you feel worried, talk about your worries to a grown-up who takes care of you. And if you're still going to school, which none of us are right now, but you have your teachers through Google Classroom, maybe you can talk to them. That would be a good idea. Let's see. What can I do to help? Okay, so you're already helping a lot by staying at home and keeping the germs away from everybody. So, did you know that viruses are killed by soap too? Okay, so if you wash your hands really carefully for long enough, you won't have any coronavirus germs on your hands. Wash those hands really good. Get the thumbs, get the backs, get the fingers. 20 seconds, okay, guys? So, germs can come out of your nose and mouth too, though. So you can help by making sure you wipe or blow your nose using a tissue and putting it into the garbage can right away, okay? And if you have a cough or sneeze, make sure you cough or sneeze in the corner of your elbow here, and then you need to wash your hands again right after, and that can really make a big difference. I promise. You guys are doing everything you can right now already to help. Let's see. What's going to happen next? Book's almost over for you guys that are getting bored out there. So this is a strange time for everybody, and you think it's happening all over the world. That's why it's called a global pandemic. So if we're all really careful, though, and we stay home and we're doing what we can do to stop the coronavirus from spreading, that gives scientists and doctors time to work out a cure for these illnesses, and they can maybe stop people from getting it all together by using medicines and vaccines. And you know, I know some of you guys out there, specifically at WR and in our other schools in the district, you're smart enough, you're tough enough, you're dedicated enough to become some of these doctors and scientists that are working to help the world right now. So that's kind of cool, and I believe in you guys. So if this is something that interests you, turn the news on now and then and watch and learn about it and ask questions to grown-ups, okay? So one day, this strange, it'll all be over and we can go back and play together. I can come and see you guys. We can go back to the Mexican restaurant. We can go to our grandma's houses. We can have birthday parties again. It'll all be over soon, I promise. And here's the illustration. See, at the end here, everyone's going out and playing and having fun. Let's make sure that's all. Yep, and a picture of we did it together. Imagine where you would be standing in there. Maybe somewhere down here along the kiddos. And maybe I'm back here somewhere and Miss McCarty is too. Thank you guys for listening. And remember, I'm always really proud of you.